Hi, I'm Jason Spears, the founder of drpremed.com. I want to talk to you about writing your way to medical school. What exactly does that mean? I'm talking about your medical school personal statement, the essay that's going to make the difference between whether you get into medical school or not, you have your white coat ceremony where you get your stethoscope, or whether you get rejected from medical school and have to go through the whole pre-med process all over again. Now, a lot of pre-meds are confused about what goes into a personal statement, what makes a compelling personal statement, and the number one objective of your medical school personal statement is to get you to a medical school interview. So you always have to keep that in the back of your mind when you're going through the writing process. Now, I've worked with a lot of students over the years. I'm currently a fourth year medical student myself, so I've seen a lot that goes into what makes a strong personal statement and what makes for a mediocre personal statement. And my job is to help you put the best personal statement forward that's going to have adcoms reading your personal statement and going, this is the applicant that we want to bring in to an interview. That's what you want to have happen. Now, a lot of things you can write about, but there's some things that you just don't want to write about because we see it way too often when it comes to your medical school personal statement. So if you're thinking that you're going to write about how you shadow Dr. Jones and they're such a great physician and you want to be just like Dr. Jones when you become a doctor, don't do that. We've seen that all the time, and that's not what you want to do. Another thing we hear is students want to talk about their educational experience. Maybe they have relatives who are immigrants, or maybe they're relative immigrant themselves, and they want to talk about how education was so important to them and their family, and it was just impressed upon them the importance of being educated. And that's one of the reasons why they want to go to medicine. Don't write about that either, because we see that topic all the time, and you don't want to do that either. And the third topic that we see all the time when it comes to your medical school personal statements is students tell us that they took an anatomy class and it was just so eye-opening, the experience that they had in anatomy class or maybe a biology class, and they just couldn't imagine themselves doing anything else than exploring the intricacies of the human body, and so they want to spend the rest of their lives doing that. No better way to do that than through medicine. And guess what? You don't want to do that. Just so a quick recap, those are three topics that you absolutely do not want to write about in your medical school personal statement, because we see it all the time. And if you're stuck, you're on a fence, and you're just not sure how to get started, or you want somebody to take a look at your personal statement, give you all the feedback, give you all the editing, somebody who's actually gone through the process himself. I'm a fourth year medical student, so I applied to medical school. I've been on both sides of the table as an applicant, so I know what's going through your mind when you're thinking about, okay, I only have 5,300 characters to make the strongest case for why medicine, why me, how do I go about that process. But then also on the other side of the table being on admissions committee and AdComs, what they're looking for, because what you think is important may be important to you. But if I'm an AdCom and I have to look at over 13,000 applications this year, I'm going to narrow down really fast on what I'm looking for in those personal statements. And so if you need help doing that, reach out to me, Jason at drpremed.com. That's my email address, or find me at drpremed.com, because I have my personal statement writing services are available to help students like you get to the next level, get into medical school so that you can go on and be a doctor. I know your parents and family would be so proud to have a new doctor in their family, and the only way that's going to happen is with your medical school personal statement, because you have to realize this personal statement goes out to all the schools you're applying to, and you're going to just be amazed at the work that I can do for you and helping you craft a personal statement that just stands out, makes a case that AdComs readily see, like, okay, this is the applicant we want to have, and you can be proud of this personal statement because you're going to send it out to all the schools you apply to, so you only get one chance to make that first impression. So get somebody on your side who's been there, done that, and really has a superpower of writing personal statements that get you in, get you admitted, and get you on to the next step on your journey of becoming a doctor. Again, that's Jace with drpremed.com.